What's up? Oof. Man, I have had a busy day so far, and it's going to continue being busy all throughout the afternoon. It's gonna be a considerably shorter stream than usual. I'm probably gonna only go for about an hour. Uh, and that is, like I said, because I got shit to do. A lot of it regarding my YouTube channel, actually. Got some editing to do. But also, I have phone banking to do this afternoon. And then, oh boy, tomorrow I got therapy, I got work at the food bank. Yeah, I got shit to do for like the first half of this week. And then the second half is a little bit more clear. So I can do what I want. That's not to say I can't do what I want now, though. Let's see here. Yes, with that. All right, I've got some stuff I want to talk about. There's two really big things. Or actually, there's three really big things that are on tap for today. It's a shame that I don't have very much time for today because there's three massive things to talk about. Like they could have massive implications. I guess maybe I'll talk about like two of them. I guess I don't know. First things first, let's connect to Weemfi. And I think somebody sent me their friend code last time. I'm gonna take a look at that. I will register them as a friend. Because, fuck it, why not? Or maybe... Okay. Alright. Maybe this doesn't really have like a system of storing friend codes for all that long. Whatever. I can look at the VOD at some point and see if they posted their friend code. Oh Jesus. I'm tired as fuck. I'll be perfectly candid, the last couple of nights have been worse than usual because I pulled a muscle in my leg and it makes my butt hurt. So sleeping becomes very awkward when that happens because I have a big butt. And I also toss and turn a bit in my sleep, and that it makes that hurt too. Oh, bro. Oh, I recognize this guy. Stoic. Cool. Yeah, all right. Random. What can I talk about? Uh, Fuck it. Let's start with electoralism and then move on to the bad news. We'll start with the good news. Let's go. The French elections happened. Man, oh man, did they happen. I don't even have a great news article to be pulled up for this right now. I'll just try to if I make this a segment, I'll just try to remember what I would need to source and pull stuff up appropriately. Let's get started. So for fucking once in the liberals' life and tenure, they actually decided to work with the left, which is like incredible. Very uh-oh. No, my capture card isn't working. You can only hear the race. You can't see it. That's so dumb. I just noticed that. I'll try to fix that after. I'm gonna have to just do this one race and then leave the room probably. Why does it do this? Why does my capture card do this? It was working fine last time with no settings changed. I don't understand what the problem is with OBS and Elgato. That, like, whatever. Look. It's a fucking thing, I guess. Oh, okay. What the f- I swear I had a good angle there. You guys can't see what I'm reacting to, but trust me when I say it was goofy. Item box? No. Being able to hear what's happening is kind of wacky. Alright. Let's get this right this time. There we go. No, I didn't get it right. I fell off anyway. Alright. Alright. Be that. Yeah, alright. Get me out of here so I can fix the fucking problem I'm having. My capture card. Get me out of here. What the fuck is going on? Capture card. Properties. Deactivate. Activate. What is this? Alright. The audio isn't working either. So you guys couldn't hear anything that was happening either. Alright, give me 1 second. Watch this. My secret technique for some maintenance, also known as unplugging it and plugging it back in. Or, you know, hitting it in certain circumstances. Did that do anything? No. You know what will do something? Deleting this. Yes. Now, what happens if I add it back? Elgato capture card. Okay, now it's working. Are you fucking kidding me? What is this? What is this bullshit? Yes. Thank you. That's incredibly loud. Let's have that. Like so. Move this down to here. Right? Alright, fixed. Nice. Cool. Sorry about that false start. And that timer reads incorrectly, by the way. I've not been streaming for 1 minute. It's been more like 10, but that's fine. Oof. Alright. Now that my capture card has stopped being entirely stupid, let's talk about the French elections. For fucking once, the Liberals decided to work with the left instead of deciding to spite the left, which is most of what Liberals are made of is spite against the left. At least, in Europe, that's much more pronounced at an institutional level. In the United States, it's just since there's no left party, the liberals have to instead be spiteful of all the people on the left that vote for them, which actually includes a large number of liberals too. But regardless, my chair is not cooperating. Yes, the Macron's party and the other centrists that he coalition built with decided to work with the left because the left, quite frankly, had a much larger base of public support, and because, if you can believe it, Macron actually hates the far right more than he hates the left. Which, even if he's like a massive douchebag and has weirdo motives, we'll take it. We take those. Powerful motivator for coalition building against the far right is just you hate them then more than you hate the left. Yeah, fuck it. And so as a result, there was a sort of strategic campaign move going on where, as a matter of electoral convenience, in areas where one of the either the left or the liberals were ahead, the other would drop out. So it was either RN versus the left or RN versus the liberals. There were no three-way races. Or in some constituencies, it was liberals versus the left because the RN didn't get enough votes to qualify for the second round. So that led to the RN only getting 140 seats in the national legislature, which was the lowest out of the three major coalitions. The Macron's party, the presidential majority as it was called, got something like 150, 160 seats. And the left got 180 seats, which means that with some tenuous support between the liberals and the left, there's actually going to be, you could actually have a government form from that. So that's what's up. And of course, the far right has been really angry. They've been seething at everybody because of the left winning and stuff. Some people saying I think there's been people that were like, "Oh, I'm gonna have to move out of France now because the immigrants have taken over," or something like that. Something very silly. And this makes it so that the left, this electoral victory for the left, it's not like a hollow victory like you saw in the UK, where yes, the Labour Party won, but they're not really a constituent part of the left anymore. The NFP is actually a left bloc, which means they do have left policies, and they intend to reverse a lot of the austerity politics that France has been suffering from, much like a lot of other European countries. In fact, I think one of their policy positions in their platform is a 90% marginal tax rate, which is base as fuck. That means they're going to tax the hell out of rich people. So, that's nice. Good things are possible. Maybe not in the US, but good things are in fact possible. I cannot believe I dodged that in the air. Although, of course, now I do not have an item. It's not a great item. Okay, we're good. Let's see. French elections. The unions in France. I think I talked about this in another video that I did. The unions did mass mobilizations of people to go out and demonstrate in the streets leading up to the election. Really, the left went all in on their electoral strategy. I think what what Macron was really hoping for was that he could sabotage the left with a snap election, but they consolidated too fast. The left, like, grouped together way too quickly and had a platform ready way too quickly for the election to go the way I think Macron initially hoped it would go. And then, like, once he saw that the left was a force to be reckoned with and wouldn't kind of peter out like they had in prior elections when they weren't as strong and gathered, then he decided, okay, now I have to work with them because I also hate the far right. I think he was kind of hoping for a good outcome for him, but he didn't get that necessarily. I don't know. Look, a lot of things had to happen for the left to win, and I'm glad the left won this this election in relative terms, I guess. And hopefully this means that some of the austerity politics will start to be reversed. I know one of a couple of the big promises that the left made was reducing the retirement age and raising wages. Specifically, this is in response to what Macron did last year, where he invoked unilateral authority as the president to, like, force something to become law, almost like a king would sign a decree, basically raising the retirement age, I think, from 62 to 64. And, buddy, the French people did not like that. They were setting whole-ass trash cans on fire. They were throwing shit at the police. The firemen were getting involved. There were brawls and shit. The people were really not happy, and people are still not happy with that. They probably remember the consequences of that decision. And so the left bloc has decided, you know what? We're gonna put the retirement age back. We're going to roll back a lot of the privatization that has taken place over the past several decades, and we're going to tax the rich at massive marginal rates to pay for any of the additional expenditures that we might incur. Not that they'll incur that many additional expenditures, because having public services rendered by the public, by the government, is often more cost-effective and efficient than having those same things rendered by the private sector. That's why the US spends so much on healthcare for such shit outcomes, because the private sector is just bad at, like, everything. And, like, every essential service that people need, the private sector fucking sucks at. You know? You do not want private businesses in certain areas of life. And healthcare is one of those. Okay. Looks like we got a 1v1. History class on Twitch, lol. Yeah, I mean, that's a lot of what I talk about. But needless to say, I am very happy that the Nouveau Front Populaire won the elections in France. At least in relative terms, they got 180 seats, and then the Liberals got 160, the far right got 140. So I don't know how likely it is that the left is going to be able to roll back a lot of the austerity stuff and restore the retirement age or whatever, because they'll have to contend with the liberal bloc in the legislature. But it is very unlikely, at the very least, that the far right gains very much ground. Try to join you after my war race? Okay. Yeah, it's no trouble. And also, what was interesting to note is that the Nouveau Front Populaire, the left coalition in France, outperformed a lot of the predictions that pollsters and political scientists were making. And I think that's because of the strategy that they employed by, like, basically teaming up with the liberals to maximize the chance that the far right would lose the elections, you know? Basically strategically dropping out wherever the other one had, like, the advantage, so that the far right would basically be guaranteed to lose in certain constituencies. So a lot of the polls were showing the RN getting, like, fully, like, 40% of the seats, and they, like, didn't. They just didn't. In fact, the left gained the most seats out of any of those coalitions, and a lot of the predictions showed them not gaining as much as the liberals or the far right, even with the like the new platform and consolidation that they had gone through, where, like, a bunch of smaller left parties joined together. And you know, the French people were pretty happy about it too. Oh. This is one of those tracks where it becomes very evident that I'm, like, a CTGP veteran. I used to time trial this track quite a bit, and this is a lot older. It's a much older track, so I know the lines. You know, as much as I'm loath to go to CNN for anything, let's see what they predict is next. There's, like, what comes next? Oh my god. I was placing a different 1 versus 1 CT worldwide. RIP. Far right kept at bay, but more potent than ever. Yeah. This is actually going to reduce the potency of the far right. I've talked about this before. One of the things, or actually the key thing that enables the far right to have a surge in popularity in politics is when there's not a good left-wing populist option, right? A lot of the sort of status quo liberalism in economics creates, like, slow burn, worsening economic circumstances, right? Austerity politics is bad for everybody except the uber wealthy, right? And when people start to get discontent with that, that starts to show. And as a result, the far right sort of rises to take advantage of that discontent and redirect it basically towards immigrants, towards Jews, towards whatever minority is the topic of the day. And the far right very frequently is supported by the big business owners, the people who benefit from austerity politics, because the far right would not challenge austerity politics. They would just do, like, I don't know, concentration camps of minorities, and let migrants die at sea or some shit. But they are good at, like, sort of marketing themselves as though they are a party of the everyman, right? Where liberals kind of aren't. The problem is, for the far right, the problem is the left, like socialists, are way, way, way better at populism than the far right, because in order to project themselves as the party of the everyman, the far right actually has to lie profusely. The left doesn't, because the politics of the left are authentically that of the like the working class, whereas the politics of the far right are just the politics of, like, the big business owners again, but, like, disguised in a way that would appeal to a lot of the, like, more reactionary and disaffected voters or public, if that makes sense. But now, like, because there is now the left-wing party that has, like, a decent amount of power in the government, right? Because there is a left populist option, the far right is actually going to lose power because their brand of populism is going to look a whole lot less appealing than the left's brand of populism. That is, if they manage to succeed in some of their agenda, you know? Ow. I really like this track. Basically, liberalism creates social and economic alienation. The far right feeds off of social and economic alienation. The left seeks to address social and economic alienation. You know? The left creates the problem, the far right feeds off of the problem, and the left tries to fix the problem. Did I say the left creates the problem? The liberals create the problem. Now, second place. Will the left remain united? That's an actual question. The left has been known to not be great at coalescing in these circumstances. Clone just weakened. What does France do from here? Let's see. Technocratic government. Yeah, okay. So, as is expected, CNN has basically nothing to offer in terms of analysis because they're a liberal news outlet, and this is a liberal world order that we live in. They're incapable of critically engaging with it because they're institutionalists. It is what it is. I guess the only predictions I can really make are kind of modest ones for the rolling back of certain austerity policies and the restoration of the retirement age at 62 instead of 64. That's going to get a lot of people on the left side, though, especially with reinvigorated unions. That's one thing that we should factor in. The left is way more friendly to unions than the liberals and the right are. Which means that, like, there's going to be way fewer attempts to undercut union activity and workers' movements in a government with significant left influence. And, in fact, we might even see the unions become more active in France than they already were. Which is crazy, because we're talking about France, you know? Not like they had any problems with unions not being active to begin with, but, you know... You know, good things are possible, basically, is what I'm saying, and, you know. Don't know how long it is until the workers of the world unite, but, you know, the workers of France have a pretty good opportunity to unite in the coming months and next couple years. Future me, if that's a segment, probably cut it there. I don't want it to go on for too long. Man, I'm just giving myself segments to create and edit left and right. I've got, I think, like 3 things on the back burner right now. I just uploaded, or am in the process of uploading, a video segment that I've been working on for the past, like, week or two. This track is hot garbo, but I know how to race it, so... That was scary. Somebody's gonna get a mushroom, and that means my lead is gonna pretty much disappear. But I'll take second as well. That'd be fine. Yeah, somebody's going that way. And then if you don't have a mushroom, you go this way. Delightfully devilish some more. I tried to get him with the, fake item box there, but alas. I don't know why I did that. I probably shouldn't have done that. You know, I usually don't like to backspam people at the line or whatever, but... It was just kind of a reaction in the moment because it was like throwing bananas. So in my brain, we were still in using items mode. That track literally got redded off. Nothing I can do. Yeah. Also, welcome to chat. Just Yukio. Yeah, that track sucks. It doesn't really have the appeal of a lot of older tracks. I think it's gotta go. I know there's a lot of sweat lords that really like Six King Labyrinth. Officially in the room? Oh, did you get in? If so, nice. Hype Underworld, oh boy. My me name is Alex with the star. Ah, okay. No. Burnout. Okay, there we go. I fixed it. I meant to throw that forward, but okay. Ow. Son of a bitch. Get me up there. The best item in the game. Let's go. Yep, go ahead, take the inside line. Give me my mushroom. Damn it. Kind of messed that up, but... it's better than if I didn't do it at all. I keep getting fake item boxes. No, I have to go the long route. Oh, this sucks. And I fell off, too. Oh, wait! Does nobody else know about that? That's kind of crazy. The only person who knew about that was, what's his name? Fucking... the daisy that I was like, yeah, QWERTY. I knew about it, but had like the worst angle of all time. Damn. Ooh, mega. This works, kind of. Give me the cannon. I have to use this now. Dang it. Oh, damn. QWERTY's still in first? He probably had a mushroom. Oh, wow. What a line. Outlined him. Kind of surprising. Whoa! That was cool. Okay. Keep going. Yes. Oh, that was great. Oh. Very convenient mushroom. Thank you. Whoever dropped that, I guess. Nice. Nice. Great driving on that track, I think. At least the last 2 laps. And there we go. The pattern reemerges. That's a much older custom track, so I'm pretty good at it. Although its design has some really janky aspects. I think this track might be in need of a like slight redesign to make it more obvious where to go and stuff like that. You know, that would be good. Legit 1 VR away from 8K. Don't worry about your VR. I've done a whole spiel about this, but I guess I can reiterate. It's just a loose, well, actually, no, you were here for that one. Never mind. Yeah, VR's just like, I don't know. It's nice when you get it, just don't be too, like, don't be mad when you lose it, you know? I've been to, like, what am I at, like, 9,200 something? I've been at, past, and below this VR, like, fluctuating dozens of times. If you go back and look at some of my earlier streams and stuff, you know, it's just one of those things. Easy come, easy go. You know, just worry about how you're driving, and just think about the track. What do you like about the track? Enjoy that. Oops. Now that person has a purple line, which means which is Korea, but their name is French. Probably that globe changer thing. Oh, baby. Oh, that POW killed everybody. I got so much ground on the top spots. Look at me outlining everybody. Holy shit. Ah, damn it. Get rid of that green shell. Oh, shit. Oh, okay. It had the intended effect. Nice. Ow. That was ugly, but it, like, kind of worked out. The shock. I shouldn't have spoiled it. Oh, well. I'm probably gonna... yeah. Oh, perfect. And I get the chain? Nice. Okay. I don't know if it's just me, but this track is feels like a lot harder than it used to be. No! I swear I was far enough to the left to avoid that. But, alas. Okay. Golden mushroom? Hmm. Okay. Ow. As long as I get a box here, I think I have a chance still. Not ideal, but I can actually make some use of this up here. Yeah, because then I can chain, not really have to go out of my way. Triple mushrooms is really good. Perfect. Okay, perfect. I tried to take the shortcut, but they were so... Flame Runner is so heavy on Wi-Fi that they just bumped the hell out of me. I was gone. Oh, yeah, you had a pretty big lead that race. Once I got blued, it was Jover. I got last because that bullet goes very wide and failed the ending shortcut. That sucks. Yeah, I remember when it used to be more of a meme that bullets were very hit or miss on custom tracks. And, you know, still kind of a thing. Bullet doesn't always take very good lines. What else we got in the news cycle? Man. I don't know if I want to read about that right now. Whoa, what happened there? Oh, shit. I almost hit my own green shell. That had to be like a single pixel away from hitting it. Ooh, mushroom. This track is another really old one, so I know how to race it. It's still very scary though. This part particularly. You have to spin drift in order to make it. Oh wow. That POW got so many people. So far, sitting pretty. Yeah. Pretty good shock. This is another one of those tracks that I think it would be good if they removed it from CTGP. That was incredibly sketchy, but somehow my game sense told me that, like, if I hit this mushroom, I'll be able to make it. Wow, okay. I had like a mile lead. Kind of crazy. Alright. Look, it was one of the 3 major things that I had on my list. I kind of have to read it. Because it's like... you know what? It's a little bit of an I told you so moment. That POW killed me. That POW almost killed me. I had to go for... I had to intentionally miss the low trick on the ramp to not get killed by that POW. Yeah, this is an I told you so moment for myself and a lot of people on the left. From Itamar Ben-Gvir. Israel has been getting, like, progressively more and more mask off with respect to the things that it's doing in Gaza and the way it's treating Palestinians, both in Gaza and the West Bank and in Israel, because there are a number of Palestinians being held prisoner. You know, I guess that this is a little bit of an I told you so moment to all the liberals who said, no, Israel isn't doing a genocide, because most everybody recognized that, like, the genocidal conditions were very clearly present. And now we have Itamar Ben-Gvir, Israeli government official, saying this is a genocide, and that's good, actually. This is translated from Hebrew, because I don't speak Hebrew. The time has come to dismantle the spins and answer the flood of briefings and false accusations by the Shin Bet and spokespersons in the media. Since I assumed the position of Minister of National Security, one of the highest goals I've set for myself is to worsen the conditions of terrorists in the prisons and lower their what is it? Lower their damn it. I have to get past this part before I keep reading. To lower, let's see, reduce their rights, there we go, to the minimum required by law. which is already, like, barely disguised rhetoric, but it gets worse. This is what I committed, he says, this is what I committed to my voters and the people of Israel back in the elections. And Ben-Gvir goes on to say, when I announced I would claim the position. It's the position of National Security Minister, presumably. Here's going to come in a second. Yep. Regrettably, there's not that many opportunities to pause and read. There's not that many straightaways on this track, despite what it may seem. So I just have to, like, suffer with the knowledge that, like, I'm gonna have to keep reading that at some point. Get rid of that. Throw away that fib. Oof. Really avoided the train. I got rid of it off. Ooh! Get rid of that bomb. There we go. I didn't actually mean for that to hit anybody, but okay. I just kind of spam that because I need a better item. Okay, that is a better item. Somehow in third. Okay. Alright. What's next on this post? Everything published about the abominable conditions of these vile murderers in prison was true. They ruled the prisons without question and did whatever they pleased. Typical fascist repertoire of just lying blatantly. In the last year before the war broke out, I waged a war of attrition to carry out a long-awaited reform of their conditions to autofill the mandate I received from the public. He's talking about reforming prison conditions to explicitly make them worse. And prison conditions were already really bad in Israel before October 7th. Central organization that fought my attempts to lead this important reform and even managed to prevent it is the Shin Bet under the command of Ronan Bar. The Shin Bet is like the Israeli version of the FBI. And I think I've seen an interview with the person that he's talking about. He was saying, yeah, look, we can't be treating Palestinians like inhumans because from a perspective of Israel's security concerns, if we keep treating Palestinians as subhuman, we will never stop, like, dealing with Hamas. Because Hamas was created by this massive discontent that Palestinians have for Israel as an occupying country. And in order to protect the security interests of Israel, you have to basically, like, sort of gradually let up so that those circumstances stop being able to replicate themselves, and so Palestinians no longer have a reason to join Hamas. People only join up with, like, radical militant groups if they really think they're out of options, you know? Like, if there's so much disaffection and alienation and shit, you know? It's not something that people just kind of do on the weekends. Hidden fib spot. No! Got bumped off. God dang it. It's frustrating. The bullet's still coming? No. We're good. Mm-hmm. Dodge me! Or not, I don't know. Okay. In retrospect, maybe I should have saved this for the shortcut, but... eh. I didn't really want to do that and then risk a shock. Oof, okay. Worked out. This thing is Shin Bet. Where was I? Yes, it stood on its hind legs, convinced the Prime Minister time and again that worsening the conditions of the terrorists would lead to an escalation and explosion in the burning of the Middle East. What not? What? I guess he's saying, like, they're fools, they're dogs or something? But yeah, the Shin Bet is correct in arguing that if you treat prisoners worse, which, by the way, he's he's using the word terrorist, what he means is Palestinian, right? Because in their mind, in the mind of the Israeli far right, and a lot of Israelis, actually, they're fucking insane over there for a lot of them. In their minds, if you are Palestinian, that necessarily makes you a terrorist and an existential threat. On the 7th of October, we discovered the bitter truth. Our enemies did not need any excuse to massacre us that led to escalation. Our enemies want to destroy us completely, yada yada. You know, they cry out in pain as they strike you. Typical Nazi rhetoric. How did I miss that? God dang. The best item in the game. Let's go. Ow. What the fuck? Oh, somebody's red shell was dropped right there. I see. Ow. I knew there was like a tiny window in those green shells where I could theoretically squeeze in between, but I made the judgment, snap guess wrong. Wait, what? There's only 3 people? Damn. Oh, I guess they disconnected. Okay. I'm gonna disconnect as well, then. Let's see. At the same time, after the outbreak of the war, I was finally able to carry out the long-awaited reform. The conditions of the terrorists in prison were reduced to a minimum. We stopped the financial deposits canceled on the canteens, basically stopped giving them food, removed the electrical devices from the cells, and stopped the terrorist promenade. Dramatically reduced the stay in the showers, canceled the speaker's status, stopped the indulgent food menu, again, stopped giving them food. And in short, we completely stopped the summer camp conditions. Want to play CTGP Classic? I don't know what CTGP Classic is. Maybe. Where's the meat of this? Yeah, here we go. It is possible that even after the addition of new prisons... Thought you did? I don't know what CTGP Classic is. If it's like an older version of CTGP, I don't know. It's very possible that even after the addition of the new prison is completed, many terrorists will be overcrowded in prison. I've already proposed a much simpler solution of enacting the death penalty for terrorists, which would solve the overcrowding issue. Legislation to which the Shin Bet is also vehemently opposed. Yeah, for good reason. But until this legislation, with God's help, is passed, nothing will happen if the Nova terrorists who burn a baby... yeah, okay. Doing the whole they burn babies shit. And then was like, yeah, I have a solution. Let's just kill them. Let's just kill all the Palestinians. Because, again, it's a server in Discord that has a pack of CTs that have been removed or old version. Oh, okay, okay. No, I don't know if I do. Truth be told. Why did I join a regular worldwide? Hello? I thought I joined a CT worldwide. Oh, well, I guess I'll do a race of this. Yeah, I love that the security minister in Israel is just saying, like, yeah, we're committing a genocide because all our enemies hate us, and we want to kill the prison population. Very nice. And a lot for some added context, a lot of the people in Israeli prisons, a lot of the Palestinians there specifically, are not there for acts of terrorism. They're just random people that the IDF black-bagged off the streets, or in some cases, like, evicted from their homes in the West Bank. Which is fucked up. Anyways, look, that was unpleasant, but now it's done. I don't have to talk about that anymore. Yeah. Now I can just get back to playing some good old Mario Kart. Now with regular tracks, I do tend to vote. Really like Rumble Volcano. Delfino Square. Okay, pretty good. I'm probably going to get messed up because I'm mock bike on a regular track, and that never tends to go well. But we'll see. We'll see. And it's mirror mode, okay. So maybe I won't get completely messed up? Maybe. Nice. That was a good double shortcut by me, I think. Well, bananas? No! I, like, turned away my attention for a split second and hit the wall. Ooh. What a shock. What a shock! If I do this. Isn't that something? If you have a mushroom, you can still do the dock shortcut when you're small. Aha, nice try. I don't think I really want to challenge this guy for first. Like, I really don't think I do. I'm gonna use my mushroom to do the shortcut. But, yeah, you can have first. Ooh, interesting. Another mushroom. Ow, what the fuck, Bryce? Yeah, go on ahead. God damn. I'll do one more race in custom tracks, and then I'm gonna end the stream because today was just gonna be a short stream. I have a lot to do today, so can't really make it much longer than an hour. Yeah. Yeah, what? I accidentally clicked on regular worldwide. Okay. Let me look up what CTGP Classic is. There's everybody. Nice. Oh, 300 old custom tracks. Ah, I see. Man. What tracks do they have in this? Tracks. Track list here. Abe Abbott Raceway. Oh, dude. Abyssal Ruins, Alpine Circuit, Alpine Mountain, Alpine Skyway, Octodrome Stage, ASDF Course. I remember that one. I was actually streaming before that got removed. Streaming Mario Kart. The Old Autumn Leaves Way, Base Basher City, Bayside Boulevard. Got a bunch of stuff. District 65. Ooh, real ones remember how insane that track was. Wow. A lot of retros. Helado Mountain before they made it fire themed. Very cool. Curio Raceway. That was the first track that did a loop, I think. Yeah. Lava Road. That one's still in the pack. Penguin Canyon and Penguin Cave. God, I remember those. A lot of those tracks are so bad, but, you know. Ow. I should have been watching out for that. Alright. Two mushrooms in third. I don't know if I'm going to get much better of a pull than that, so I'm going to save this for the two shroom, or maybe not. I got greedy and tried to go for that mushroom in the off-road, so that's what's up. Alright, I'm going to start throwing these now. because by the time it reaches them, they're going to be at the end of this turn already. Likewise with these, I'm just going to throw them. Sorry, bro. I'm getting hella red shells. Alright, got a mushroom. I want to chain this more so than anything, really. I can take this tighter than you. And get an item, that's unfortunate. Fourth. Yeah. That's fine. I'll make that the last race of the stream. Oh, okay. That's it for me today. Sorry, this was a short stream. Usually I do about 2 hours. And I will be back on Wednesday, I think. I try to stream every other day for consistency's sake. I got a couple of segments on the back burner. And I'm gonna probably get to editing those, and I'll see you guys then. Bye.